a leg up, an upper hand, an edge. Call it a leg up, an upper hand, an edge. Call it what you want. When you finance with Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, you'll always be winning. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours.
Hi, this is Tim Hale with the LCSD2 Education Foundation. If you want to help students and teachers in our school district, we have a lot of different ways. Please consider donating to the foundation today. You can go to our website or contact Deb Wolfley at 307-887-7537.
It's time to update your home's flooring, and Battleson Brothers Carpet One is your local source. Right now at Battleson Brothers, find in-stock LVP as low as $2.99 per square foot. Get a bedroom installed with fresh new carpet for just $4.49. That includes the carpet, pad, and labor for just $4.49. Battleson Brothers Flooring also offers 12-month no-interest financing. In Afton and Thane, that's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Assist to Sell. Find out how you can save thousands selling your home. Visit assisttosell.com and find a full-service agent in your area. We love to save your money.
Assist to Sell, full service with savings, 886-4990. Your source for quality asphalt paving in Star Valley is Avail Valley Construction. They specialize in residential and commercial driveways and parking lots, done with great service at a great price. Call Avail Valley at 307-885-0600 for your quote today. B&H Auto is your local source for all your auto maintenance needs. Oil changes, brakes, shocks, tires, and even mechanical repairs such as transmissions and other engine problems. Located on the north end of Afton, that's B&H Auto, service you can ride on.
You know what I like about Caribou Ford? It's a quick drive, but it's beautiful.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? I take my Caribou Ford everywhere.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? My whole family goes in my Caribou Ford.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous Warranty Forever, just east of Lava Hot Springs on Highway 30.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
The following are real testimonials of health services provided by Taylor Kennington at Elevate Life.
After 2 sessions with Taylor and implementing the strategies he taught, my daughter's anxiety is significantly better. She sleeps in her own bed and is back to being her happy self.
In 7 weeks, I am a whole new person who was skeptical at first, but now I want everyone to go see Taylor. He can help from the smallest problems to the really big things.
Elevate Life. Retrain your brain. Visit elevatelife.today.
You know, I've been thinking, commentating is not that tough.
Really?
Yeah, I think we can do it.
You think so?
Wow. That is a smooth finish.
I am speechless. As she moves in, stalking the dum-dums. Critical play for the organization. Look at that skill.
Focus. Focus.
Finger dexterity.
Focus.
On its finest display here.
Focus! They're the 50, the 40, the 30, 20, 10, they're gonna go all the way!
It's a touchdown!
Yeah!
Duke and Dow got nothing on us!
Yeah!
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
In the future, everything will be powered by renewable energy. But it's not as easy as flipping a switch. It's a long road, requiring decades of time and trillions of dollars. But what if there was a better direction on the path to zero carbon emissions? An energy source that's available right now, that's affordable, plentiful, and environmentally friendly. There is, and it's propane.
Fall River Propane, Star Valley's fastest growing energy for everyone provider, keeping you warm this winter. Everyone in Star Valley knows the Fun Zone is the place to go for birthday parties, family reunions, receptions, or basically any kind of get-together. Do you know what makes the Fun Zone even better? When you come and enjoy it. New to the Fun Zone is a massage chair and a vending machine, and still offering the open gym, volleyball, foosball, and air hockey, a full-service kitchen, and even a big screen TV. Visit sbfunzone.com for reservations.
Since 1932, locally owned Hastings Ace Hardware has served Star Valley as the place to find high-quality outdoor, hardware, and houseware products at competitive prices. Staffed by your friends and neighbors, Hastings offers a team of knowledgeable and helpful folks to answer your questions and assist you in finding the perfect solutions for your projects year-round. Find Braves apparel, fashionable clothing lines, tasteful gifts, a full-service gift wrapping and custom framing counter, jewelry, home decor, paint mixing services, and so much more. Hastings Ace in Afton. It's the local and helpful place.
A lot of people ask me why I moved to Kemmerer. I actually was living with my wife in North Salt Lake, Utah, where we raised our children. And I saw this as a great opportunity in my career to help with economic development. It's a very affordable place to live. Other things that I like about being here, I really like the opportunity to do outdoor living. Those are some of the things that I like about Kemmerer.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Live coverage of this broadcast made possible because of Miles Beverage Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Star Valley and UW Athletics. Wyoming Minuteman Supply, guns and ammo, camping gear, licenses, and more. The Box Y Lodge. Nestled high in the mountains, we offer the experience of a lifetime. Swift 98.7, Star Valley's hit music station. And by Star Valley Skidoo and Quick Lube. They repair it all and make it purr.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Digital Dilemmas presents
Wi-Fi Enlightenment. A wise person once said, "Keep your feet on the ground and your router on a shelf." This will help you achieve greater happiness in life and a better Wi-Fi signal.
Placing your router on the floor can negatively affect its performance because the ground will absorb the signal. Stay tuned for more digital dilemmas.
Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVILOCAL. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVILOCAL for the locals only discount.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to Pinedale, Wyoming for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Duke Dance with Dal Erickson. Starting lineups being announced as the Lady Braves get set to take on the Buffalo Bison in Pinedale today. And the starting lineup announced for the Bison: Grace Peterson coming out. Looks like Cassidy Bessler getting the starting nod as well. We'll get to the rest of those as the Star Valley Lady Braves being announced here on the Pinedale courts.
A 5'8" junior wearing number 1, that's Kenley Engelhardt. Number 3 is Sheridan Coles, a junior, also 5'8". 5'8" senior wearing number 33, that's Maddie Hale. Cameron Erickson, a 5'9" senior wearing number 34. And it looks like Coach Erickson going with a little more post size tonight with both Erickson and Anna Owenslager at number 35. Your coaches tonight for Star Valley: Cade Erickson. Looks like he's assisted by Shaylin Hathaway here today.
Duke Dance, Dal Erickson with you on the mics as we have Star Valley Lady Braves basketball. Star Valley coming into this one 3-4 overall, 3-2 for the Buffalo Bison. Meeting at this weekend tournament, just the only game of this tournament for Star Valley Lady Braves. Opening tip-off is up, and it will be won by the Bison, and Buffalo will have the opening possession as we open up this game on the SVI Sports Network. They quickly go inside, outside. Buffalo around the arc. 3 down the barrel is good. Made quickly by Camry Davis.
Well, that'll
it's
work.
3-zip.
Camry Davis making short work of that one, and she's had a nice season so far, shooting 28% from beyond the arc.
Lady Braves look to answer as Hale takes it down the floor, hands off to the right. Ball tipped and a steal on the opening possession of Star Valley. Tessa Rule gets the steal for Buffalo. Down the floor come the Bison, working around the outside. Another 3 is away. Off the mark this time from the left corner. Boxed out in a rebound for Cameron Erickson. She's averaging 8 of those a game and gets one here early. Out in front to Engelhardt. She'll slow things down on the left side wing. Now drives the angle, gets under the rim, puts up the shot. Too close under the rim. Hit the backboard, got her own rebound, and puts it in. Board and a bucket off her own miss to make it 3-2.
Really aggressive move there from Kenley, and a way to stick with it there because, yeah, she was cut off at first, but would not take no for an answer.
6:55 to play in the opening period as the ball sails out of bounds on a Buffalo pass. Going to be Star Valley basketball. Lady Braves trail by a point.
Delancey Brogue will check in now on a quick sub for Owenslager.
Brogue will inbound to Engelhardt deep in the backcourt. Full court press, man-man being put on by the Bison. And a 1-point Buffalo lead. Star Valley with the ball. Clock ticks down to 6:44. Hale on the outside. Jabs, goes inside. Nice pass. Kick outside. Open 3 from Cameron. Good.
Wow.
A Rocky Mountain Yeti Afton triple for Erickson to make it 5-3.
Good ball movement there and the assist for Maddie Hale.
Clock down to 6:25. Now inside for Buffalo. They throw a pass away down the middle of the lane. And Coach Leppert not too happy about that effort. Star Valley gets the ball back.
Yeah, when you're out on neutral court, far from home, that voice really carries.
Kick ball on the inbound play against Buffalo. That's going to give Star Valley a chance to toss this one in again with a 2-point lead. Buffalo stays in their full court press. The 4A 3A matchup with Star Valley Buffalo. Engelhardt down the floor, has the ball tipped but into the hands of an open shooter to Brogue. Missed the shot, rebounded underneath and hooked up and in. I believe that was Maddie Hale with the board in the buckets.
Another offensive rebound leading to points.
Defense on the other end for Star Valley, but the jumper just below the elbow is good for Buffalo. Peterson gets that one.
Star Valley a little slow protecting the rim that time, and Peterson made him pay for it.
Engelhardt pushing the ball outside. aggressive to the rim, and shot is no good. Rebounded by Hale. She's fouled on the way back up. Stops the clock at 5:49 to play in the opening period, and this will be 2 shots for Maddie Hale.
Well, so far, Duke, the Lady Braves have had a lot of opportunities in transition and down low, either through the play call or offensive rebound or just getting good post position. That bodes well here on this start.
First free throw is good for Maddie. Star Valley coming in last game in the Flaming Gorge. Really good game against Thunder Basin. Dropped it, but they were right in that thing at the end.
And they beat Rollins. That's the last game they played. Second free throw is no good.
Makes it 8-5. Buffalo on the rebound with the basketball. Working the ball around the outside. Pivots. Pass to the left. Ball tipped by Engelhardt into the backcourt, picks it up. One-on-one off the still, hesitates, didn't drag her foot, and goes up for the score. A steal and a bucket for Kenley, the junior, and it's 10-5 Braves.
You know, we had a chance to talk to Kenley on Sports Friday, and she talked about how much more confident she was than she was last year.
Miss underneath by Buffalo, and then a foul off the rebound against Star Valley. Coming down with the ball was Grace Peterson. It's going to be Buffalo inbounding on the baseline with 5:20 to play in the first.
Bailey Erickson will check in, replacing Sheridan Coles. Also coming in for the Buffalo, or for the Bison, go ahead, Duke.
Ball tipped on the inbound. Now the Bison working around the outside with possession still. Work it to the right. Davis tries to get an angled drive, but can't. Shut down by Erickson on the defense. Star Valley, of course, known for their defense, and they get another steal. Hale with it, out in front to Engelhardt. In transition, left-hand layup is in. And Kenley gets 2 more off the Maddie Hale steal and assist. 12-5 Braves.
Already 6 points for Kenley Engelhardt. That's a great start for the Lady Braves.
On the angles, Davis shot no good. Let him play through it. Rebound tip to Buffalo. Air ball, the putback, and saved. Almost saved.
Wow.
Buffalo went hard into the mat on the wall. That was Tess Rule.
She likes the contact because she hit that thing hard and came out smiling. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Braves.
Bison stay in a full-court man-to-man press. Star Valley breaks it across the timeline. Work it to the right side and dragging the foot and a travel call, Bailey Erickson.
Bailey's got to work on her poker face. That right there, she knew she did it, but showing all your teeth and sucking in all the air, the riffs, they don't need your help.
4:39 to play. Now in our first period. Lady Braves with the lead against Buffalo in Pinedale. 12-5 in the first quarter. Ball movement down low, but tipped and out of bounds off of Engelhardt. And it's going to be an inbound play for the Bison.
Owen Slogger will check back in for Erickson. Good start for Cameron.
Triggering it in from the baseline is Tess Rule. Nice inbound play. Score with the foul. Grace Peterson averages 10 points a game, and she goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line for the and one.
That was a pretty inbound play. It's about as good as it gets.
Cuts the lead down to 4 on the second Star Valley team foul and the and one to come.
Both of them on Maddie Hale, so she has to have a seat. And Owen Slogger comes back in. Erickson. Peterson three-point play is good.
Makes it 12-8.
And that stopped a 12-2 Star Valley run.
Erickson across the half-court line. Works it to the right side to Bailey Erickson. Bailey a few dribbles. Passes right side to Brogue. Up top again. Ball loose, picked up, and a steal for Buffalo. Bison trying to make this a one-possession game as we near the 4-minute mark. Here's a 3-ball. Good again from the outside. Carly Davis, a 3-pointer, and it's a 1-point game.
Davis shoots 46% out there.
Tough pass on the inbound, stolen by Buffalo, and they take the lead off the steal to make it 13-12.
Well, just like that, a little run of their own for the Bison.
Timeout taken by Coach Erickson. He wants to talk it over. 30-second timeout. Clock is still running down to 3:40, 3:39, 3:38. They haven't stopped the clock yet. We'll stop it here. Be back in 30. Miles CPA has been part of the Star Valley community for more than 16 years. The times have changed a bit, but we are still proud to offer our continued support to the community and our Star Valley Braves. Say, didn't Corey play basketball for Star Valley High School? Whoa, Corey, I realize it's a black and white photo, but man, those are some white legs. Miles CPA. We loved our Braves then, and we love our Braves now. Go get 'em, Braves.
After the Star Valley timeout, we lost about 20 seconds of game clock. The clock continued to run. Nobody noticed until 20 seconds, and they didn't put any back up.
No, they did notice. They didn't do anything about it.
So 3:25 to go. Star Valley inbounds on the half quarter. Down the floor is Coles. Shot is up and good.
Nice job by Sheridan. Did the old jump stop. Up and in for 2. That's her first basket.
Star Valley retakes the lead now. 3:13 to go in the first.
That was a good recovery timeout for Coach Erickson because the Bison, to show you how quick they can score in bunches.
Cameron Erickson almost gets a steal but loses the ball out of bounds. Good effort from Cam, and it's Buffalo ball with Star Valley up by a point. 3:04 to play in the opening period in Pinedale. Dribble behind the pack for Tess Rule to get across the half-court line.
Can you do that?
Not a chance. Carly Davis works up top. Now back to the left side angle drive. Kick out. Now over to the left corner. Test the baseline, but can't get inside Olenslager, and it's back around the arc. Here's Davis. Wants to drive angle. Another behind her back. Take it to the rim and score. Carly Davis putting on a dribble clinic. Split the D behind her back and in for 2.
Davis averaging 7.6, but she's already got 5 in this first quarter.
Ball movement now for Star Valley around up top as we have another lead change. Buffalo up 15-14, 2:25 to play in the first period. Here is Cole, swing pass left side, right to left, over to Engelhart. Now a great feed down the lane to Coles, who was wide open in the paint. Assist from the outside.
Lady Braves doing a good job on the passing lanes.
Another lead change. Back and forth we go. Buffalo on the other end, blocked but contact. That's going to put the Bison to the Riverside Dental free throw line with Star Valley up 16-15 and a 2-shot foul.
First personal on Kenley Engelhart. Third team foul on the Lady Braves with 2:07 to go in the first. And to the line, this is Kentro Rosales. First free throw attempt of the evening for her, and it is no good.
.207 to play, still a 1-point game. And we have the second free throw is also good, or is good, ties the game, 16 apiece. Buffalo's going to jump back into that full court press. Inbounding is Coles for Star Valley, tipped and stolen, but on the line. Going to stay with the Braves. Coles will trigger it again. Buffalo remains in the full court defense. Half-court pass on the inbound out in front to Cameron. Has to track it down all the way across the floor. Saves it inside. Star Valley has it to the rim. No good. They wave off the shot. It was good, but they're going to say Bailey Erickson traveled. That would have been one heck of assist by Cameron Erickson, but they waved that one off.
Too bad for Bailey. I don't think Coach Erickson cared for that call, but hey, when you can finish in a helter-skelter like that, whether that one counted or not, it bodes well for the rest of the game.
Still tied at 16 apiece in Pinedale between the Star Valley Lady Braves and the Buffalo Bison. Ball moving around the outside for Buffalo. Again, Davis goes up. This time blocked by Engelhart. Saves it. Inbounds back to Davis. Goes up to the free throw line. Jumpers away. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Erickson. Star Valley basketball. Outlet in front to Erickson. That's Bailey Erickson. Crossed half-court line. Tough pass stolen away again. Peterson on the run. She goes the other way for Buffalo. Foul shot up. No good. They wave it off anyway. Foul on the floor with 1:31 to go in the first period. Still tied at 16.
Looks like this one's going to go against Bailey Erickson. Her first, fourth team foul. 1:31 to go here in the first. Buffalo's been really aggressive to the hoop, and they've drawn several blocking fouls on the Lady Braves as a result.
Delancey Brogue checks back in for Star Valley on the defense. Swing passing around the arc of the Bison, and they throw one away. It's tracked down at half court, but not able to get to it in time. It's out of bounds, an unforced Buffalo turnover. Star Valley basketball with $1:23 to play in the first. 4 team fouls on Star Valley, just 1 on Pinedale. Inbound backcourt, tipped out of bounds, stays with Star Valley.
Pretty aggressive matchup there between Tess Rule and Kenley Engelhart.
Coles will inbound again in front of her own bench on the side out. Goes to the half court to Engelhart. Dribbles, numbers now for Star Valley. Bounce down the lane, but behind and still tracked down. Able to get it to Bailey. She drives the lane. High off the square, no good. And this time rebounded by Buffalo with a whistle on the court. It's going to be against Star Valley.
That's not a great decision by Bailey there. The play's over. You're reaching from behind. And she picks up another quick foul. So she's got 2. Maddie Hale has 2. and the Lady Braves have 5 here in this first quarter.
Both teams coming up scoreless on the last few possessions. 1:04 to play in the period. Turnaround jumper in the lane, missed by Buffalo. Rebound with a foul for Delancey Brogue. It's going to be the second team foul on Buffalo and give Star Valley the ball inbounding full court.
Foul's going to go against Hannah Qualm, her first, second team foul on the Bison.
Inbound to Bailey Erickson. Back to Coles, who comes to half court. Stops in the front court with 53 seconds to play in the period. Bouncing over to the left to Cameron Erickson. Cameron holds it high, feeds into the lane. Bailey back out. Now a jumper from Bro. Good. Splashed the net from about 12 away. Star Valley retakes the lead by 2.
Bailey didn't like where she was at. I thought she had a good-looking shot, but instead opts to pass, gets the assist.
Ball tipped by Bailey. She wants to score off the steal. Goes up left hand, no good. But the rebound by Cole, she cleans it up off the square. A board and a bucket. And Sheridan Coles puts Star Valley up by 4. 20 seconds to play in the period as Buffalo now comes down the floor in a back-and-forth game in Pinedale. Rule on the outside. Tries to drive in on the angle. Good defense by Coles. Won't let her, and then a foul. Coles on the outside, just a little too much contact. Stops the clock at 12.9.
If you had one thing you'd like to maybe throttle back a little bit if you're the Lady Braves, they have picked up a lot of fouls on their guard line. That's foul number 6. So the entire second quarter, Buffalo will be shooting free throws, and you got a couple players with a couple fouls.
Inbound around the arc. Ball tipped but recollected by Buffalo. Dribble into the corner. Back up top. Deep pass across half-court line. Stolen away by Engelhardt. And she gets the steal and scores with 1 second left. The buzzer will sound and a flurry of points at the end of the first period for Star Valley. And they lead at 22-16. Back in a minute. Second period on the SVI Sports Network.
Call it what you want. When you finance with Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, you'll always be winning. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours.
Hi, this is Tim Hale with the LCSD2 Education Foundation. If you want to help students and teachers in our school district, we have a lot of different ways. Please consider donating to the foundation today. You can go to our website or contact Deb Wolfley at 307-887-7537.
The corner, back up top, deep pass.
That play ending the first quarter, that was Kelly Engelhardt. It was a really smart play, dude, because you can see the Bison know they can't touch her. It's going to be over and back. She uses that hesitation to drive all the way to the other end and get herself a steal and a layup to put her team up 6. Great first quarter for Kelly Engelhardt.
So Star Valley will take the floor with a 6-point lead. It was tied 16-16 with about a minute left. Star Valley gets a 6-0 run to end the period. They'll have the ball also to open up the second period. Clock is ticking on the inbound backcourt to Engelhardt. Kenley across the half-court line. Works it over to the left on the bounce to Cameron Erickson. And Star Valley has it around the outside. Hale, pass right side to Engelhardt. Inside ball tipped, out of bounds. Last touch by Buffalo, going to be Star Valley basketball.
You know, Duke, I was wondering if the Lady Braves might have a little rust because they had that last game canceled, and it's been almost 3 weeks since they played. They look fantastic tonight.
Going to be a kickball, though, on the inbound play. Let's say Erickson put on the soccer move, and it will be an inbound, or no, it's going to be a kickball on Buffalo, I'm sorry. And so Star Valley will inbound outside to Hale. Takes a long 2, heels on the line, and drops it in above the corner.
Maddie 2 for 2 from the field. She's got 5 points to go with a couple of assists.
Makes it an 8-0 Star Valley run. Jumper below the free throw line.
Man.
That ends the run. Dropped in from Cameron Davis.
What a game.
Cuts the lead back down to 6, 24-18. Star Valley up with the ball. Engelhardt in the front court, double teamed and fouled. No, jump ball call. They'll say jump, and arrow's going to favor Buffalo.
Camry Davis with the quick hands. Of course, on my stat sheet, Duke, when that happens, you get yourself a steal.
Buffalo inbounds backcourt to Bessler. She'll come across the half-court line. Bison working on the angle drive and shut down, knocked out of bounds off of Engelhardt. Buffalo inbounds on the baseline.
Kenley had a really disruptive first quarter, 8 points, 2 steals. Bailey Erickson checks back in for Sheridan Coles. She will defend the inbound play.
Inbounding into their own corner. Davis works it up top. Besler into the lane, kick out, 3-ball down the barrel from Davis, too strong, no good, and a rebound foul over the back. They're going to get Maddie for the over-the-back call. Stops the clock at 7:03 in the 7th. Star Valley foul, 1-1 shooting to come. This will put Grace Peterson to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
And I think Maddie Hale's going to get a prolonged break here. That's her third personal with 7:03 to go in the half. So I imagine she is going to get attached to the bench.
Peterson, the front end of the 1-1 is good. One more to come.
Peterson is 2 for 2 so far tonight. She shoots 78% so far in the non-conference.
Second one is away and good.
She's got 7 points. Good start for Grace Peterson.
Pressure again in the backcourt. Star Valley still up by 4 now with the ball. Working to the left side. Open 3 taken by Brogue, but missed it. May have been deflected into the hands of Buffalo. They want to run the floor. Good defense running the court. Bailey Erickson chases the ball handler, knocks it out. Ball handler tries to recover, and it's Star Valley basketball. Inbounding is Brogue. 6:50 to play in the first half. Ball loose, picked up, and Buffalo has the steal. Work it back down into the lane, and they're going to get Engelhardt with some contact. Stops the clock at 6:45 to play. Star Valley still leads 24-20, but that will put Buffalo back to the line.
Fouls piling up on the Lady Braves here. That's team foul number 8. Second personal on Kenley. And back to the line here is, I'm sorry, I can't see the number.
That's going to be Carly Davis.
Thank you, Duke. First free throw attempt of the day for her. It's good.
One more on the front end of the 1-1 dropping in. Makes it 24-21. One possession game. Braves up by 3.
Just for reference, this is an excellent free throw shooting Buffalo team. 65% as a team, but Davis shooting 80%.
The lead has just been cut to 2. It's a 6-0 Buffalo run now to make it 24-22. Star Valley attacks to Olenslager. Kick out 3. Too strong, no good. But Cameron Erickson gets the rebound, then loses it out of bounds. She came in out of nowhere down the left post to collect the board. Couldn't quite hold on to it. 6:35 to play in the second. Braves by 2. Now Star Valley jumps into a full court defense. They'll go man-man and back off a little on the inbound play. Across the half-court line comes Tess Rule. She's being covered by the Lady Braves defense. Brogue on her. Works it over to the left side to Davis. Bailey gets the ball in her hands off the steal. Goes coast to coast off the steal and scores on the right side. Bailey Erickson, steal and 2 more.
Good for the Lady Braves. Good for Bailey, too. See one go through the hoop. That's her first basket.
26-22 Star Valley with 6:07 to play in the second. Here's a 3 blocked into the out of bounds by Engelhardt.
Man, she's just gotten so much more confident on her defense, Duke. She's a handful.
Just closed the gap so quick. 6:04 to play. Buffalo inbounds, trailing Star Valley by 4, and a foul away from the ball. Well, going to be a hand check foul that's going to put Buffalo back to the stripe.
I brought this up before. You can put the hand on the hip and leave it there, but if you take it off and put it back, that's what the officials are going to call, and that's what they called there. Third personal on Kenley, 3 on Maddie Hale as well. So foul's becoming a real issue here for the Lady Braves.
That front end of the free throw is good again. And they continue to shoot well, Buffalo does, from the line. It's keeping them in this game. That's also the 9th team foul on Star Valley, so double bonus the rest of the half. Second free throw is also good.
Well,
and it's 26-24.
Bison 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Star Valley 1 of 2.
Block call on Buffalo as Bailey Erickson was trying to come down the side backcourt. They'll inbound again with Sheridan Coles triggering it in. Buffalo's going to stay in the full court press. Flick up top to the half-court line. Now working it to the left side is Erickson. Cameron goes right to Coles. Thought about a 3, but passes to Bailey. Now left side. Taking the shot is Brogue. Too strong on the triple attempt. Rebounded by the Bison. Ball tipped around, still loose. Buffalo picks it up. Rule has it now across the half-court line. Bison had the ball with a 2-point deficit.
Wow.
Driving to the lane, and a foul. Will be 2 more shots for the Bison.
Someone's going to have to step in and take a charge here because the Lady Braves guard line is getting peppered with whistles right now. Engelhardt has 3. That's number 3 on Bailey Erickson. Maddie Hale already had 3. 10 team fouls on the Star Valley with 5:40 to go in the first half.
Timeout on the court, back in 60, SVI Sports.
And Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community since 1999, including residential, commercial, and construction. Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic is your company for all of your trash needs, along with septic pumping and portable toilets. For the dependable company that has a proven trust and reliability, contact Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic at starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
After the Star Valley timeout, teams taking the floor, 5:40 to play in the second period. Braves holding on to a 2-point lead here, 26-24, but now once again, we see Buffalo taking free throws, and they have been hot from the line. It's keeping them in the game.
Yeah, they've shot 7 more than the Lady Braves. Here comes number 8. For Rosales, he's 1 of 2, and that one's good.
She'll get another one and cut the gap down to 1 point.
Yeah, 9 of 10 from the line here early on for Buffalo.
Second attempt, fired away. That one's off the mark. No good. Coles has the rebound, quickly double teamed, able to find an outlet. Bailey Erickson, good dribble up the court, and stolen away in the front court by Buffalo. Chance here again for the Bison to retake the lead with 5:30 to play in the second. Here's a 3 ball. Bouncing, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Ball tipped into the front court, tracked down. Buffalo still have it. Here's Rosales, wants to drive angle, kick out into the corner. Now taken baseline by Peterson and pushed out of bounds by Cameron.
Wow.
They're going to get Erickson on the foul, and 2 more shots from the line in a 1-point game. 5:16 to play in the second.
First personal on Cameron Erickson. If I was a scoreboard person, I would stop the team foul, just leave it at 10. It is 11, though. But we're in the bonus here as Grace Peterson to the line. That's not who you want there if you're Star Valley. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. The Bison are just draining free throws.
Another one made, and it's 26-26, tied up again in Pinedale. One more to come from the free throw line. Grace Peterson to take another shot here to give Buffalo back the lead. Star Valley had the lead by as many as 8. Buffalo has closed it as the next free throw is also good. And it's the Bison now up by 1. Inbound play tipped out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley. They'll toss in again.
So being aggressive there. Taya Johnson getting some playing time here.
Sheridan Coles on the baseline. Looks around, finds Taya Johnson to get the ball into. Back out to Coles, and she comes across the half-court line as we hit 5:08 to play in the second. Bailey Erickson holds it high in the front court, comes to the left. Defense picks her up, works it around the arc. Coles on the perimeter. Right side wing, cross-court pass into the hands of Brogue. She'll come into the baseline, or to the bounce pass, but stolen away, taken by Davis. She wants to run, puts up the floater in the lane, no good. Teammate gets the rebound, clears it back outside. Rosales in the lane, shot is up, no good. They wave it off, a travel call. The shot was made, but they don't count it. Travel before. Gives the ball back to Star Valley with a 1-point deficit against Buffalo.
Coach Erickson going to gamble a little bit here and put Kenley Engelhart back in with 4:43 to go. Her 3 fouls, but she's been so effective. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists. Got to have her in there.
This time a foul on Buffalo as Kenley's able to get the ball to Coles, and then Sheridan's fouled.
Second personal is going to be on Cassidy Bessler. That is the 4th team foul on Buffalo. 4:40 to go in the half.
Star Valley still trailing by 1, 27-26 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Coles looks to inbound, able to find Delancey Brogue. Back to Coles, still deep in the backcourt. Now out in front to Engelhart across the timeline. Works at right side corner. Cameron with it. Pivots, passes back up top to set the offense to Engelhart. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to play.
I feel like in the second quarter, the Lady Braves have gotten away from going down low. I'd like to see them reestablish that.
Coles on the perimeter. Still has it on the wing. Bounce up top. Another 3 down the barrel. Good for Delancey Brogue. A Rocky Mountain Yeti triple, and Star Valley retakes the lead.
Well, Lady Braves needed that one. Brogue had been 0 for 3, but she drained that one.
And an answer on the other end. Carly Davis says, whatever you can do, I can do. She hits the 3, and it's back to a 1-point Buffalo lead. 3:55 to play in the second. Pressure in the backcourt. Star Valley breaks it. Taya Johnson to the outside, works it to the right side corner. Brogan now up top again with 3:46 to play in the second period. Star Valley swinging around the outside.
Wow,
now
what a
down
pass.
low to Erickson, but missed the shot. Rebounded by Davis. Out in front, back to Davis. Now inside on the right post, and Besler's fouled. Shot no good. And again, to the free throw line go the Bison. Cassidy Besler to take the shots.
Taya Johnson going to pick up her first. Good hustle here from the Bison getting to the line. And as you mentioned, Cassidy Besler, this will be her first free throw attempt of the evening.
From the Riverside Dental free throw line is no good. They can be missed.
See, just the third miss of this first half for Buffalo. They're now 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Lady Braves 1 of 2, so a 10-point made difference.
Anna Olenslager subs back in for Star Valley. She'll give Brogue a breather. 1 point lead for Buffalo and another free throw to come. Besler missed it. Rebounded by Olenslager. Star Valley basketball. Engelhardt out in front to Johnson. Taya stops on the baseline, clears it back outside. Coles with the dribble. 3:23 to play in the second period. Braves trail by a point. Coles tries to get to the rim, can't. Kick out. Johnson, 3 left, no good. Backside rebound for Erickson, no good, but fouled. Oh, Cameron thought that was dropping in, and she was getting the and one, but just 2 from the line now.
Well, it usually does.
Cameron, of course, leads Star Valley in scoring at 12.6 points per game. Dow, just a few rebounds under a double-double, actually, on the season so far.
Peterson going to be whistled for her first foul, 15 foul. Erickson's free throw is a bit long, no good.
Clock is stopped at 3:15 to play in the second period.
It stopped.
Yeah. And it's a 1 point Star Valley deficit. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. Rebounded by Buffalo. Remains a Bison lead, 30-29. Ball movement around the outside. Feed into the lane. Kicked it back outside. No shot for Rosales. Goes over to Davis. She drives. Nothing. Back outside again. Buffalo resets the offense. Davis takes to 3. Cornered it, no good. Big rebound for Coles. Sheridan will take the dribble herself and now passes to Engelhardt across the half-court line as we hit 2:50 to go before halftime in a 1-point game. Step back 2 from Engelhardt, no good. Ball tipped into the hands, and the put back is in for Taya Johnson aboard in a bucket. Star Valley leads.
Lady Braves need to continue to do that, attack the boards, get some extra opportunities off the offensive glass. Good job by Taya to get some points that way.
Clock stops on a ball tipped out of bounds off of Engelhardt. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go in this second period. Lady Braves up by 1, 31-30. Taking on the Buffalo Bison in Pinedale. Davis on the outside. Working into the corner. Here's a 3 ball, no good, missed. Rebound put back, knocked out of bounds. No foul, just an out of bounds play. Camry Davis on the board, and Buffalo inbounds baseline. Looking, they go into the lane. Shot is off the glass, no good. Missed it under the rim. Star Valley gets the rebound, almost poked away from Coles. Picks it back up, has the ball tipped, but Engelhardt tracks it down. Out in front to Cameron. She wants to drive, bounces over to the right. Olenslager a double. Too strong, no good off the jumper. Rebounded by Buffalo. Quickly down the floor is Rule. Gets under the rim. Sidestep. Shot. No. Loose all out of bounds. Off of Rule. It's going to be Star Valley basketball as Rule hits the deck.
She's just going 100 miles an hour every time she's up and down the court.
2 minutes to go before half. Star Valley gets the ball back with a 1-point lead. Engelhardt across the timeline. Passes to the left side. Olenslager just above the corner. Inside to paint to Erickson. Turnaround jumper. Too strong. No good. Rebounded by Buffalo. They're down the floor. In transition. Lost it. Saved it. Still outside the lane, pivots to the post. Shot or pass is tipped away. Now kicked into the corner. No good. Another Buffalo rebound. Drive the paint. Shots no good. This time Olenslager gets it. And Star Valley will have the ball after a lot of Buffalo misses.
To me, the Lady Braves kind of got caught watching the ball in the air on that possession, and it resulted in an extra possession for Buffalo, and they're fortunate it ended up being a basket.
Buffalo gets a pass tipped and another steal for the Bison. They work across the timeline to Carly Davis. Feeds to the baseline. Jumper for 2. No good, but a foul. And that will stop the clock at 1 minute, 8 seconds to go and put Camry Davis back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll get 2 shots. 1 minute, 8 seconds to play before halftime. Braves up by 1.
First personal on Owen Slogger. And to the free throw line here again are the Bison. That one is good. Sorry, who is this, Duke? Is this Davis?
Yep.
First made free throw for her. She's made a bunch of other points, but she's now got 6 in the ball game. A first free throw attempt.
Ties the game at 31. Chance for Buffalo to retake the lead. A lot of ties and lead changes in this one. Second free throw's good. Now Buffalo's up by a point, 32-31, 1:07 to go before halftime. Engelhardt across the timeline, bounces to the left. Erickson can't get to the rim, back out to Kenley. Clock down to 58 seconds and ticking in Pinedale. Here's Hale. Thought about a 3, didn't take the shot, instead passes to Coles. Clock down to 50. Coles bounces over to Erickson. She takes the 3 and airballed it, but into the hands of Engelhardt. She backs down the defense, puts up the shot, no, but fouled. Great job by Kenley Engelhardt to get the rebound and put herself in a position to draw some contact.
So, yeah, Coach Erickson's got Engelhardt, Bailey Erickson, and Maddie Hale all in there right now, all with 3 fouls. Going to try and make a push here right before the half.
2 shots to come for Kenley. This one to tie and missed it off the rim left.
Well, where the Bison are making hay at the free throw line, 13 of 17 in this first half. Star Valley 1 of 5. Got to start hitting these, Duke, or it's going to end up being a real big regret at the end of the second half.
Second free throw is good. Ties the game at 32. 42.8 to play in the second period. Buffalo in the double bonus, Star Valley in the single bonus. But just 35 seconds to go. Engelhardt gets another steal at half court. Takes it left side rim and scores. Braves retake the lead. Off a steal and a bucket for Kenley, 34-32.
She's in a defensive zone.
Bison with the ball. Drive the right side post. Peterson can't get to the rim. Dumps it in the lane. Hook shot up, no good. Rebounded by Hale. Maddie gives the ball back to Star Valley. Across the half-court line comes Bailey. Stops in the front court with 12 seconds to go on the clock. Lady Braves lead by 2. 10 seconds, now 9-8. Hale on the outside, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Engelhardt with 4, 3 in the lane off of Bison. Buffalo has a steal, and that will end the second period. Star Valley not able to get off a shot at the very end, but they do have a lead going into the locker room. Your Star Valley Health halftime show, and Star Valley leads 34-32 from Pinedale High on the SVI Sports Network.
Our new Star Valley Health Alpine Clinic is open and ready to meet all of your family needs. From wellness checkup to cold or flu, to sports injuries and urgent care. Our orthopedist can help you restore mobility and eliminate pain. And our experienced cardiologist can care for your heart. When you need quality health care, we're here to serve you and your family in Alpine. We'll help you feel your best, close to home.
Sometimes people wonder, what does Swift Creek Trading sell? The real question is, what don't they sell? At Swift Creek Trading, find boots, shoes, socks, sweaters, shirts, jeans, belts, dress shirts and ties, horse tack and accessories, horseshoes, riding gear, cowboy hats, baseball caps, UW and Star Valley apparel, cologne, wallets,
Swift Creek Trading, your everything store, downtown Afton.
Miscellaneous items, shoe and boot care, jewelry, western shirt.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
We're Ed and Donna Ivy.
We've been in business for going on our 8th year. This will be the 4th year here at this building. We mainly served a little bit of everything. I knew Rod his whole life. We went to school together. And so we knew a lot about each other, and we probably wouldn't have got along as we did if we didn't know him as well as we did. He knows each one of our kids. He don't let anybody get overextended. Yes, I would recommend Bank Star Valley to a lot of people.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
at Pinedale High School at Star Valley Lady Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Duke Dance and Dal Erickson here with you as Star Valley are taking on the Buffalo Bison. And at the half, Star Valley leads 34-32. It's been close most of this game. Dal, Star Valley had a lead by 8. Buffalo came back and tied it. There's been several ties, several leads changes. Right now, Star Valley up by a couple.
There's some things I really like that both of these teams have done. Their guard lines are both really aggressive. They both like to get out and score in transition. I really feel like when Star Valley has had their starters on the floor, it feels like they've had a little bit of an advantage, but that's been kind of rare because of foul trouble.
Let's take a look at the score deep in the numbers with your Battleson Brothers Flooring Carpet 1 halftime battle stats.
Well, first for the Buffalo Bison, Carly Davis really doing a great job from her point guard position, number 2. She's got 11 points, 3 steals in that first half. She hit one from 2-point range and a couple of 3-pointers. Also perfect from the free throw line, 3 for 3 there. Grace Peterson also in double figures for Buffalo at 10 points. Also adding into the scoring, 7 points for Camry Davis, 4 for Cantrell Rosales, and that's where you get your 32 points for the Buffalo Bison. Rebounding-wise, the Lady Braves with a slight advantage, 17-13. Steals, Buffalo leading that category, 10-6. And looking at the free throws, that's obviously one we've touched on in the first half. Buffalo really taking advantage of an aggressive Star Valley defense in that first half, going 13 of 17 in that first half from the free throw line. Leading the way for the Lady Braves, Kenley Engelhardt also with 11 points and 3 steals. And she also picked up 3 fouls, as did Bailey Erickson and Maddie Hale. They both, all 3 of them came in late in that second quarter and managed to not pick up that dagger of a 4th foul. Also scoring, Sheridan Coles, 3 for 3 from the field with 6 points. Sheridan with 3 rebounds as well. 5 points for Delancey Brogue, including a triple. 5 for Maddie Hale to go with 2 assists and 2 rebounds. 3 points for Cameron Erickson to go with 5 rebounds. 2 points for Taya Johnson. The Lady Braves 2 of 8 from the 3-point line. Buffalo 3 of 9. Other than that, pretty close game, Duke, but things definitely, if Lady Braves want to continue to have a chance to win in this second half, they're going to have to really stop sending Buffalo to the line so much. But that's a look at your statistics here at the half, brought to you by Battleson Brothers.
Battleson Brothers Flooring Carpet 1, quality, price, service in Afton and in Thame, Battleson Brothers Flooring. Before we do your trivia question, Dal, we need to brag up on a Star Valley kid that currently calls Pinedale home. He always takes care of the SVI crew, and I'm not scared to say it. He takes care of us a little better than he does the other broadcast crews.
I think that's true.
And I appreciate it. He always has a couple Mountain Dews on the table whenever Dal and I come over. And that's, of course, Jake Rich. He's the AD at Pinedale High, and there's probably some Rich family out there watching and supporting the Braves tonight. Thanks, Jake.
It's the official drink of Pinedale, I think, because it's green.
It is.
But
it absolutely is.
No, it's we appreciate it. We always have great hospitality here. Coach Briscoe has been he's also always willing to help us a ton up here. So been fantastic, and been smelling the burgers and dogs at the concessions.
Right.
And it always makes me think to myself, really, we can't have burgers and dogs?
Can't have burgers and dogs. Hey, let's take a look at your trivia question here. We got to roll right into this. First person to text in the correct answer going to win a couples combo to Skyview Lanes and Cineplex, 307-203-4637.
Okay, the question is, who leads this Lady Braves team in 3-pointers made so far this season? Again, 307-203-4637. The person who gets it correct will win themselves a couples combo from Skyview Lanes and Cineplex.
Star Valley Health halftime show. Braves lead by 2, 34-32. Back in 2 minutes on SVI.
A leg up, an upper hand, an edge. Call it what you want. When you finance with Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, you'll always be winning. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours.
Hi, this is Tim Hale with the LCSD2 Education Foundation. If you want to help students and teachers in our school district, we have a lot of different ways. Please consider donating to the foundation today. You can go to our website or contact Deb Wolfley at 307-887-7537.
It's time to update your home's flooring, and Battleson Brothers Carpet 1 is your local source. Right now at Battleson Brothers, find in-stock LVP as low as $2.99 per square foot. Get a bedroom installed with fresh new carpet for just $4.49. $449. That includes the carpet, pad, and labor for just $449. Battleson Brothers Flooring also offers 12-month no-interest financing. In Afton and Thane, that's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Price, quality, service. Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Assist to Sell. Find out how you can save thousands selling your home. Visit assisttosell.com and find a full-service agent in your area. We love to save your money.
Assist to Sell, full service with savings, 886-4990.
On the SVI Sports Network, this is Braves Basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Star Valley Health halftime show with the Braves leading 34-32 against Buffalo in Pinedale. Now we need to take a look at the Rocky Mountain Yeti keys to the game and see how Star Valley's fared so far in the first half.
Well, key number one was defend everyone. 5 players on this Buffalo team averaging at least 5 points a game. We've seen that, Duke. There's only, they do have some points of emphasis on offense, but you got to defend everybody. Hit the 40-point barrier. I think we're going to blow past that the way things went in that first half. Key number 3 for me was steal some points, and I meant just manufacture some points here and there, either from the free throw line or through transition. Star Valley's certainly doing that. And then key number 3, no open threes. I think Star Valley's done a pretty good job of defending the outside 3, so still some work to do, but so far so good.
34-32. Star Valley on top, both teams on the court doing their halftime warm-ups. We do have a winner, Dal, of your trivia question, and somebody getting a couples combo to Skyview Lanes and Cineplex.
Yeah, the question was, who leads this Lady Braves team in three-pointers made so far this season? And the answer is Maddie Hale. Maddie has made 4 of them coming into this game. Doesn't have one tonight, but still another half to add to that total.
The first person that texted in the correct answer to our studio text-in line, phone number ends in 1061. 1061, congrats. We'll have a certificate at SVI for you next week. You can swing by and pick that up and enjoy that couples combo to Skyview Lanes and Cineplex. Star Valley known for their defense. Now they came into this game 3rd in 4A defense, averaging or allowing, get this, an average of 34.6 a game. And in a half, Buffalo's put up 32.
And then, you could also look at it the other way. The Lady Braves doing better this year, averaging 37.6 points a game. They're already at 34. So this has been a much more up-tempo game and much more offensive-minded contest than they've seen so far this season.
That's going to do it for the Star Valley Health halftime show. Advanced, local, personalized. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. starvalleyhealth.org. Duke Dance, Dal Erickson here with you. Appreciate Aaron Feely producing for us today. Of course, Dan Dockstetter running a camera, McKady Dance on a camera, Cy Tolman on a camera, and Amanda Nelson keeping us on the airwaves in Star Valley at 98.7 Swift. Here we go for the third period of play. Star Valley will have the opening possession.
Coles, Engelhart, Hale, Brogue, and Erickson breaking the huddle for the Lady Braves. And I would really like to see Star Valley go back and try and reestablish that post play we saw early on. Cameron Erickson only had 3 shots in that first half. I think she could have a big second half.
Erickson has it now. She's covered on the perimeter, has to pivot. Still pivoting, getting close to the 5 seconds, but dribbles out of it. And then passes to Engelhart. Works it over to Hale. Maddie drives, kick out. Coles drives left post. She gets caught up and travels, and she knew it.
Yep.
She'll turn it over with just 18 seconds into the half.
Kind of went through the double team and took an extra step, and the whole gym saw it.
Ball moving around the outside now for Buffalo, trailing by a bucket. Work it into the left side corner, now down into the lane. Ball poked out, picked up, kick out 3, short and air ball out of bounds. Buffalo tries to save it. Once again, we see Grace Peterson fly into the mat.
Yeah, they don't give up on any of these loose balls, do they?
Now Star Valley will inbound. They'll do so in front of a full court press. Ball's loose, and great job by Engelhart to flick it off the legs of a Buffalo player. It's going to stay with Star Valley basketball.
Yeah, I thought that was actually going to be off of Star Valley, and Kenley was able to tap it off of Rosales.
Lady Braves inbound back court, but stolen away by Buffalo. Bison had the basketball. Work it to the right side. Rosales with it now. Flick up top, fake a three, extra pass. Now on the left side wing. The triple is splashed. And Camry Davis has a three-pointer to give Buffalo the lead by 1.
Now Davis, the third Buffalo player into double digits. He's got 10 now. She's 2 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Engelhart hesitates at half court and then goes to the rim. What a great aggressive play from Kenley the junior. Star Valley back up by 1 themselves, 36-35. Ball moving around the outside for the Bison. Rosales has it, ball stolen away on the pass by Engelhart. Numbers for the Braves. Kenley's going to go left side rim. Laid up, no good, but the follow is there, and Hale is fouled on the putback. Maddie Hale, great job trailing the shooter. She is rewarded with the trip to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Well, and I'll be honest, I really think Engelhart, I mean, she did try to make that basket, but she knew Maddie was going to get that and be in position to maybe get an and one, and that's exactly what happened. That was a pretty great play from Engelhart.
Free throw from Maddie is no good. That one's missed. Star Valley still up by 1 with another one coming for Hale at the Riverside Dental free throw line.
That free throw went against Rosales, by the way, her first. Hale now 1 of 3 from the line, trying to salvage 50%.
Her green shoe toes the line, but that one's off the mark. Rebounded by Buffalo. And the ball moving around the outside on the other side of the court. Bison want to drive in baseline. Defense shuts it down. Kenley has another steal. Flicks it out of bounds. Tried to save it. Stays with Buffalo on their end. As we see Bailey Erickson sub into the game for, looks like Coles comes out. Inbounding front court. Buffalo swinging the outside. Dribble drive kick to the left. With the dribble now is Davis. Inside. Down low to Rule. Spins. Extra pass in the paint. Makes an open look and a layup in for Peterson.
That was a beautiful pass from Rule.
And then Star Valley gives it up again. Engelhart dives out of bounds, slides into the bleachers, but can't save it. Clock stopped at 6:18, Buffalo ball. 37-36, Bison. Working around the outside. And an unforced turnover. Rule throws it to Davis through her hands and out of bounds.
This Buffalo team, you've seen them make a lot of plays, and then every once in a while they'll have a play like that where I think they're already kind of trying to go to the next sequence in their rotation, and they've thrown it out of bounds a couple of times.
Star Valley having a hard time getting the ball in, and the 5-second call. They can't get it in on time. And Star Valley turns it over on the Buffalo side of the floor.
When every time that happens, assistant defensive coach gets an extra sandwich.
Tess Rule inbounds, and a tough shot high off the square, no good from Camry Davis. But another Star Valley foul. It is the first of the half, but it does put Davis to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
4th personal on Bailey Erickson, 6:07 to go here in the third. First team foul on the Lady Braves in this half, but it's a big one for Bailey.
Shot is up, and too strong off the back iron, no good. Coles will come back in.
First miss from the line so far tonight for Camry Davis. Replacing Bailey in the lineup is Coles. Did you just say that?
Did, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right to make sure we all know. It's all good. Second free throw swishes, and it's 38-36. 6 minutes to go in the third period. Star Valley with the ball, trailing the Bison by 2. Engelhart hesitates, pulls up the jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath. Ball still loose, picked up by Cameron. She's swinging the ball around to keep possession. Dumps it off, dribble drive take, shot no good by Brogue. Loose ball and a rebound foul on Star Valley.
Gonna get number. They're saying it's on number 4. Where 4's not on the court.
There is no.
Oh, whoops! I got it back. Okay, it was on Buffalo. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm mistaken.
All right.
So her second on Grace Peterson.
Star Valley inbounds. Again, a long count, but they do get it into Hale. She's on the side and steps out of bounds.
This Buffalo pressure's caused some issues for the Lady Braves at times. Other times it seems like they've broken it quite easily, but right now they're in a little bit of a rut.
Here's a quick 3 in transition off the mark left. Missed, rebounded by Coles. She has the ball tipped out of her hands, but with some contact. That will be a foul on Buffalo. Stops the clock at 5 minutes, 41 seconds to play in this third period, and the Bison lead by 2.
Third team foul on the Bison, and second personal now on Grace Peterson. Third personal.
Star Valley inbounding backcourt. Brogue will trigger. And the ball kicked on the inbound play. into the next game officiating crew.
Well, and Peterson, be darned if she's going to be less aggressive picking up third foul.
Yeah.
She'll kick it right in your face.
Peterson continues to cover the trigger. Does get it into Maddie Hale across the half-court line. Star Valley in the front court. Bouncing to the right side to Coles. Sheridan holds the ball, pivots and passes up top. Now works left to Hale. No dribble pass to Coles. Top of the key. 5:24 to play in the third. Right side wing. That's Brogue. Gives it up. Engelhart the back court, but tipped.
Wow, that was a pretty nifty play by Kenley to get that ball back. Looked like it was going to be a steal for Rule.
Cameron in the angle. Works it left to Coles. Now to Kenley. Engelhart holds it high. Takes it left. Pulls up. No, goes to Hale on the pass to the corner. Airball to three, though. And it's pulled in by Buffalo. Grace Peterson gets the rebound. Across the half-court line comes Davis. It's actually Rosales. Bounce pass over to the right. 4:50 to play. Ball tipped. Loose. Picked up by Engelhart. Down the floor on the other end and scores. The ball tipped by Delancey Brogue. Engelhart picks it up for two. We're tied at 38.
And those types of tip plays to your teammate, that is when this team is really clicking.
Now Star Valley back on defense after another tie game. Rosales works over to Rule. Back to Rosales. Tries to bounce it. Ball tip. Loose. And this time Hale gets the tip to Kenley Engelhart.
Well, Kenley now with 6 steals in this ball game.
Couple steal assists, if you will. Great pass outside to Hale, but couldn't quite hold it. Great look from Sheridan Coles, but lost out of bounds.
Engelhart will have a seat. Katie Dandridge making her first appearance of the day, wearing number 30.
4 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the third period. Still tied 38-38 between Star Valley and Buffalo. This game being played in Pinedale today. 3 team fouls on the Bison, 1 on the Braves. Ball moving into the key. Turnaround for Rosales is in. It's a 2-point lead back to Buffalo, 40-38.
Man, Rosales had great post position. Star Valley, if you're defensively, you can't allow anybody to be that close to the rim without the ball.
Hale bounces to the right side to Brogue. Holds it, goes back to Cameron, spins in the lane. Her defender fell, and she takes it to the glass and scores.
Pretty finish there from Cameron. That's just her first field goal from the 2-point range, Duke. She's got 5 now.
40 all. 3:32 to play in the third. Spinning outside is Davis. Tough shot, no foul though, and 2 shots to come. These taken by Camry Davis from the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Foul will go against Sheridan Coles, her second. And the second team foul on Star Valley. Shots upcoming here for Davis, and it's good.
Back into the game is Olenslager for the Braves. She'll come in for Cameron. Lead back to Buffalo on the free throw. 41-40 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 3:28 to play in the third period. Live on SVI Media, Swift 98. Second free throw also good.
Davis 5 of 6 from the line. 13 points in the game.
Backcourt pressure being put on Maddie Hale. She's able to get it to Olenslager, and she breaks the timeline. Up the left side. Kicks it back to Maddie. And Hale sets the offense with 3:13 to play in the third. Bounce pass over to Olenslager. Holds it, now passes to Brogue. She swings left side to Hale, still on the perimeter. Up top, here's almost a 3 pulled by Dandridge. She pulls it back down and goes to Hale. Under 3 minutes to go, little give and go down the left side post. Defense is there. Kick out into the corner, and the ball lost by Coles as she tried to drive in. Wants to get a steal, but can't. Buffalo has the ball. Bison on the outside. Open 3. Davis, no. Rebounded by the Bison. Under the rim, Rosales clears it back outside. On the right side wing, now up top of the key, working over to the left side. Davis drives in on the angle. Tough shot, no, but fouled. And that's going to put Camry Davis back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 attempts with a 2-point lead.
Coles picks up her third personal foul, third team foul with 2:31 to go here in the third. And back to the free throw line is Camry Davis. She's 5 of 6.
First free throw rattles in.
80% shooter coming into tonight, but honestly, looking at the wildpreps.com stats, she's basically doubled what she came in shooting number-wise, Duke. She's hit that many free throws tonight.
2:31 to play in the third period. 43-40. Second free throw good. And
18 of 23 from the line are the Bison. Big discrepancy there for the Lady Braves, just 2 of 8.
Engelhardt going to have the ball tipped out of bounds off of Kenley and stays with Buffalo. Dow, the scoreboard, missed one of the free throws. She got them both, right?
Yep, she did.
We're going to go with us, Aaron. It's 44-40.
It is.
Even though the scoreboard says 43-40 here in the gym. I don't know if it's going to be corrected. We'll see if the stat books get together in a break. Here's a 3 from Buffalo. Good, down the barrel. Dropped it in for Carly Davis on the outside. That's going to make it 47-40. Ball movement around the, still in the backcourt. Star Valley in their biggest hole of the game.
Buffalo now 5 of 14 from beyond the arc.
Erickson on the outside. Works it to the free throw line. Now a 3 from Engelhardt, no good. Rebounded by Buffalo. Ball moving around the right as the Bison come down the floor. Loose ball picked up. Driving into the paint is Peterson. Lost it there. Out of bounds. Stays with Buffalo with 1:38 to go. Still in the third period. Bison lead by 7. Inbound play and a quick foul on Star Valley. They try to throw it up top to Grace Peterson, and she's quickly fouled by Cameron. Stops the clock at 1:37.
Second personal on Cameron Erickson. 13 foul.
Ball moving around the outside for Buffalo. Works it to the left side elbow. Ball tipped out from behind by Engelhardt. Heads up play. And then out in front to Kenley, and she's going to score. She tipped it to Cameron Erickson as the ball player had it up above her head on the elbow. Had no idea Kenley was there. 2 points to make it 46-42. Wild shot by Buffalo. No good. Cameron has the rebound. Outlets to Maddie Hale. Hale in the backcourt. Good crossover move to get across the timeline. 1:07 to play in the third. Into the corner. Now up top is Erickson. Back left side to Dandridge. She'll hold it. Try to force one in the paint, and it's easily stolen away by Buffalo. Peterson gets the steal. Works it to the right side to Rosales. 50 seconds to go in the third. Rosales spins, pivots, kicks it out. Dribble drive on the baseline. Back outside Rosales. Takes the 3 and hit it. I believe that should make it 50. They haven't changed the scoreboard, though. Still has 49. They robbed Buffalo of a free throw.
Well, maybe they're going to look at it at the quarter, but she definitely hit both those free throws.
27 seconds to go in the third. Star Valley on the outside, ball through the hands of Dandridge, but she collects it into Engelhardt. Braves still with the ball. 18 seconds to go in the third. Dribble drive take on the angle. Too strong, but a foul. Aggressive drive by Maddie Hale. Nicely done, and she goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
And at this point, I don't know that Lady Braves could go wrong being super aggressive to the rim, Duke. They've got to try and carve into this deficit. And the fouls have really skewed against them in this game in terms of the number, so got to try and even that up a little bit.
First free throw, no good. Too strong for Maddie.
Of course, got to make those free throws. Lady Braves 2 of 9. Hale 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Let's see if she can find her distance here.
Second attempt is bouncing, no. Fight for the rebound. Buffalo wins that one. Still stays 50-42. Ball moving around the outside. Ball tipped by Engelhardt. Keeps it inbounds. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Stop. Defense flies by, and she scores with just 2 seconds to go. And Kenley again has the steal in the bucket at the buzzer. And it's Star Valley trailing against Buffalo and Pinedale on the SVI Sports Network. Ball moving around the outside. Ball tipped by Engelhardt. Keeps it.
Staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVI Local. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVILOCAL for the locals only discount. Miles CPA has been part of the Star Valley community for more than 16 years. The times have changed a bit, but we are still proud to offer our continued support to the community and our Star Valley Braves. Say, didn't Corey play basketball for Star Valley High School? Whoa, Corey, I realize it's a black and white photo, but man, those are some white legs. Miles CPA. We loved our Braves then, and we love our Braves now. Go get 'em, Braves.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the fourth period, Buffalo basketball with the lead against the Braves. Here's a three ball, no good. Big rebound, though, for the Bison. They'll clear it back outside. Now a baseline jumper for two is switched by Tess Rule. Gives the Bison a 51-44 lead. There's a discussion happening at the table about books, I believe, and they still haven't given Buffalo that free throw. So we're just going to roll with it. 51-44, Buffalo on top. 7:25 to go in the game. Ball stolen away by the Bison. Ball moving around the outside now. Dribble drive take from Davis. Kick out to the right. Long jumper again is good for Tess Rule. A two-pointer to make it a 9-point lead.
Well, Buffalo just turning up the aggressiveness a notch, and they're just starting to pull away here.
Double team in the backcourt. Full court press. Star Valley does a great job breaking the press as Olenslager is then fouled. You had Cameron Erickson open under the rim, and they had to foul Olenslager before she got Erickson the ball. 6:57 to play in the game. That's the 16th foul on Buffalo. So Braves will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
It's foul number 4 on Grace.
Engelhart in the front court. Bounces down low to the baseline. Ball tipped, loose, and still on the court, but picked up by Star Valley, and fouled on the shot is Sheridan Coles as she picked up a loose ball and will now go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Stops the clock at 6:48 to go in the game.
Davis will pick up her first foul. Or excuse me, Rule will pick up her first foul. Both of those are shocking.
Free throws up and banked it.
Hey, when you're 2 of 10 from the line, Duke, you just say thank you, bankboard.
That's right. Coles banks in the Riverside Dental free throw. Pulls Star Valley to within 8.
Lady Braves are really struggled from the line. Let's see if that can get things turned around.
Nope, too strong on that one. Ball volleyed into the hands of Peterson for the rebound. Buffalo basketball coming back the other way. Rosales takes a three, right, good. Wow, Rosales another triple, and Buffalo pulling away here. They lead 56-45.
Well, they've hit a bunch of threes in this. They've hit 5 threes in the second half.
Erickson above the corner left side for Star Valley, who really needs some points now. Dribble drive take from Bailey, kick out to Kenley. Eric Engelhart will step back still into the perimeter with 6:18 to go. Flobs one down to Cameron. Nice job to collect it, put up the shot and score. A timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take it as well. Braves trail 56-47 on the SVI Sports Network.
I was in a car accident 26 years ago and I have suffered with severe hip and low back pain. I couldn't sleep very well. I would sleep on one side till it hurt too bad, and then I'd flip over to the other side. I couldn't walk or hike without being in pain for the rest of the day. And then I met Dr. Melissa, and through acupuncture and pain-free posture clinic, she's able to give me a better, higher quality of life. I'm able to hike and walk without pain. I'm able to just do so much more than I ever thought I would be able to.
We're always looking for things that make our farm more efficient.
The value that Smart Farm brings growers like Rick is the ability to be more efficient, to be cost effective, and also to be stewards of the land.
The Simplot Smart Farm program is split up into 4 segments: prepare, prescribe, grow, harvest.
Based off of our first year work with him, our yield goals were higher than they've ever been on those fields, around 10 to 15% higher.
We were very happy with what Simplot does for us.
After the Star Valley timeout, it's 56-47. Braves trailing in the fourth period against Buffalo. It is Bison basketball with 6:10 to go in the game. Across the half-court line comes Tess Rule.
Honestly, dude, there's a ton of time here, but the Lady Braves have got to slow down the turnovers. They have been too frantic on offense.
Engelhardt really making things difficult for Carly Davis. She does get the ball across the half-court line. Feeds it to Rosales, who drives the angle and scoops it up and in.
Nobody stopped the ball going to the rim, and Rosales made him pay for it. She's got 14 in this game.
58-47 Bison. And a ball out of bounds on the pass. The Lady Braves not able to handle the pressure. Or are they going to call a foul? One official, I
don't know.
Well, I'm not sure what's happening there, but one official came over and said something, and they're just going to say it is Buffalo ball. So,
well, Engelhardt's got to leave the court because she's got some blood they got to clean up off her, and you're not allowed to play when you've got blood on you.
Here's a three again from Buffalo, and again
Holy
it's good.
moly.
Carly Davis, and the rain continues in Pinedale. Buffalo feeling it, 61-47, 5:26 to go, back in 30 on SVI.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community since 1999, including residential, commercial, and construction. Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic is your company for all of your trash needs, along with septic pumping and portable toilets. For the dependable company that has a proven trust and reliability, contact Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic at starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball. Live on SVI Media and Swift 98. All part of the SVI Sports Network.
Live from Pinedale High School, Lady Braves get the inbound play, but then tipped out of bounds. And it stays with Star Valley. They'll inbound in front of the Buffalo bench. 5:24 to go in the game. Here's a deep pass, but nobody was there, trying to hit Cameron Erickson. But it's an easy steal for the Bison. Davis gets the steal, works it to the right side. Rosales, another three. Almost down, but no good. Rebounded by Sheridan Cole. She had to fight for that board and pulled it in. Then has the ball loose, picked away, stolen shot, good foul. This storm has turned into a tsunami. And the Bison to the line for the and one. Rosales to shoot it, and Buffalo's pulling away 63-47.
Well, Buffalo playing with just all kinds of confidence right now, and the Lady Braves on the exact other end of that spectrum. They're a bit shell-shocked right now with the defense and not able to move the ball up the court against this Bison pressure.
Stops the clock at 5 minutes, 8 seconds to go in our fourth period.
Good news, Kenley Engelhardt back on the bench from the locker room. Delancey Brogue will check in for Bailey Erickson, who just fouled out. That's what that is. Bailey fouls out with 2 points, 2 steals on my stat sheet.
Towing the line is Rosales. Misses the free throw. Cameron Erickson gets the rebound. Outlets to Maddie Hale, who comes across the half-court line. Braves need points quickly. Trying to stop some bleeding here. 5 minutes to go in the game. Trailing 63-47 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Ball movement around the outside. Hale finds a seam, drives to the rim. No good. Rolled the cylinder and did not fall. Rebounded by Rule. Buffalo basketball around the outside. Rosales now inside. Extra pass, jumper, baseline, cornered it in the rim and backboard. No good. Rebounded by Olenslager. Star Valley basketball. 4.5 to play in the game. Hale hesitates, drives, bounces into the corner. 3 balls away from Coles. Short, no. Rebounded by Buffalo. Bison had the ball again down the court. Davis will slow down the tempo. Buffalo leading here 63-47.
I've got that as rebound number 9 for Tess Rule.
Rosales dribbles. Pass to Davis. Tests the baseline. Spins. Kicks it back outside. Buffalo continues to burn a little clock here as we are under 4 minutes to go in the game. Bison lead it 63-47. Now a post-up play. Shot's no good. Grace Finkel on the shot, and she goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line with the contact.
Maddie Hale picks up her 4th. And as you mentioned, Grace Finkel to the line for the first time tonight.
She'll look it down and score on the front end of 2.
That shocks you, Duke, but she made it.
Buffalo shot extremely well from the line in this game.
The hoops being well utilized in the town of Buffalo, I would guess.
Second free throw is away. Good. Makes it an 18 Buffalo lead.
Bison 20 of 26 tonight from the line.
Unforced turnover on the other end. Star Valley tries to go with the half-court pass through the hands and out of bounds.
And you know, first half, I really liked what Star Valley was doing against this Buffalo team, but things have gotten out of hand here, and definitely some things to work on.
Buffalo around the perimeter, trying to drive as Davis kicks it around up top to Rosales. Clock down to 3:30 to go in the game. Star Valley still pressuring the ball in the man-to-man defense. Here's a feed to the post, spin, hook, jumper, bouncing, no good. Rebounded loose and pulled in by Buffalo. Rosales gets the extra possession. Bison can burn more clock. But driving instead is Davis to the rim. They wave off the shot. There's going to be a foul. That will be the 16th foul, so Buffalo will inbound.
And that's foul number 5 on Maddie Hale. So Maddie Hale has fouled out, as has Bailey Erickson. Hale with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. She had such a great start. I really feel like the fouls derailed this girls' team tonight.
Ball movement around the outside now. Feed to the inside to Finkel. No good. Cameron Erickson gets the rebound. Outlets to Johnson, who comes across the half-court line. 3 minutes to go in the fourth period. Lady Braves trail Buffalo in Pinedale, 65-47. Erickson holds the ball. Pass to Brogue. Works it right side to Johnson. Taya holds, now swings up top to Erickson. Goes down the post, left side to Cole, spins, pivots, good footwork, missed the shot though, and the rebound comes down to Carly Davis, Buffalo basketball. 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go in this one. 19-point lead for the Bison. To the free throw line. Jumper, shot, good. Dropped it again for Rosales. 20-point Buffalo lead.
She's got 18. Carly Davis has 17.
There's a bump at the half-court line as Johnson was trying to come down the court. He's going to stop the clock at 2:26 and put Taya Johnson to the Riverside Dental free throw line. The junior's going to have 2 shots.
Second personal on Carly Davis.
Coach Leppert with some mass subs here at the end of this game.
First attempt of the night from the free throw line for Taya Johnson. Taya with 2 points and 3 rebounds off the bench today.
Shot is up. Too strong, no good. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebounded by Buffalo.
Star Valley 3 of 13 from the line tonight. That is not good.
Ball moving up top. It's still a game where Star Valley's exceeded their average in scoring, but this one just got out of hand here in the fourth as the shot is up, no good. Missed, and a rebound foul against Buffalo. That's going to put Cameron Erickson to the free throw line on the other end with 2:09 to go and 1-and-1 shooting for Cameron.
Buffalo's just done a much better job of getting to the line and hitting their free throws. I mean, I don't mean to harp on that, but they've not just gotten there, but they have capitalized on the opportunities. Lady Braves, meanwhile, miss another.
Yep, that one's missed on the front end. Still a 20-point Buffalo lead. The clock ticks down to 2 minutes to go in the game. Across the half-court line comes Camry Davis. Works it left side to Carly Davis. Drive shot deflected out of bounds. I think it was it Olenslager maybe that knocked that one out. It's going to be Buffalo basketball. Minute 55 to go in the game. Bison inbound to the left side angle. Back outside. Able to find Rule. Top of the key. Pivots, spins, and now to Finkel, who works left. Camry Davis works the ball around the top of the court as Buffalo is just burning some clock now with a 20-point lead. Try to go inside to Finkel, and a foul on Cameron Erickson.
Why not?
Going to be free throws. 7th foul on the Braves as a team, so that will put Finkel to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 1:36 to go and 1-and-1 shooting.
Third personal on Cameron. Finkel to the line where she's 2 for 2.
Grace will look these down. Shot it down the lane and missed it off the left rim. But a whistle.
Is it a lane violation on Star Valley?
It must have been because that was 1-on-1 shooting.
Wow.
So they're going to get another one. They finally missed a free throw, and you get the call. Missed the second one, though. Cameron Erickson gets the rebound, so no harm, no foul on that one. Minute 30 to go in the game, though, and Star Valley trails by 20. Here's a 3-ball off the rim, no good. Missed by the Lady Braves. Scrum for the rebound, and loose out of bounds off of Star Valley. Buffalo basketball with a minute 23 to go.
That was rebound number 10 for Cameron, by the way, which is the game high. Tess Rule has 9 for the Bison. It looks like her night's done.
Ball moving in the backcourt. Some pressure put on by Engelhart. Loose ball front court, and there will be a whistle. Jump or foul. I never got a signal.
I think they're just...
Okay, they're. I guess it's a jump. So a minute 15 to go. Buffalo down on the baseline, but ball ripped away and stolen by Coles. Sheridan, half-court pass to Kenley, who's hit and knocked to the court. She'll be fouled. That will stop the clock at a minute 7 to go.
She might have to check the skin on the front of her nose. She went down hard on that one.
So it'll be 2 shots. Clock stopped at a minute 7. Kenley Engelhart to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Tavin Hampshire whistled for that. Free throw no good.
But it's 2 shots. They're fighting for the rebound, but it's 2 shots. So give her one more. I think Kenley just likes to hit the floor. So she was like, I'm going to go get the rebound and get knocked over.
If she can hit this one, she'll hit 20 points for the night to go with 7 steals.
Free throw is up and good on the second attempt. Makes it 67-48. Bison get the rebound. Ball across the half-court line with 1 minute left to go in the game. Here's a lob into the lane. Ball tipped by Cameron. Loose, but picked up by Buffalo. Bison still have it. Flick up top of the floor. Hampshire wants to drive the post. Puts up a wild shot. No good. Untouched. Out of bounds. And it will be Star Valley basketball. 50 seconds to go. Engelhart across the half-court line. Works the right post. Down the lane. No good, though, but with a foul block call on Buffalo. And Kenley Engelhart goes back to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Hannah Qualm picks up her second. Just want to point this out there, Duke. The Lady Braves actually get to play a home game next Thursday.
No, say it ain't so.
Unless there's a weather event that cancels it again. Filer, Idaho coming into town.
First free throw is good for Kenley. 67-48 now on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Ball crawls over the rim. She got them both. 17-point deficit with 40 seconds left in this one. Braves will look to rebound at their home opener as there's another steal. Engelhart gets it, feeds it to Coles, lets the defense fly by, and scores. 67-52, 28 seconds to go. Another steal in the backcourt. Almost a steal. Johnson thought she had it. Now Buffalo will turn it over, though. Out of bounds. Star Valley will inbound backcourt. 21 seconds left.
And the clock is not running. There we go.
Into the corner. Here's a 3. No good. Rebounded by Buffalo. The Bison have it with 13 seconds left in the game. Down the floor, into the lane. No dribble shot. Missed it. Knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And they're just going to just let it go at this point.
She didn't start it right away. I think she was trying to
make up for it. All right, it's all good, though. 3 seconds. Here's Kenley. Drives the post, kick out, jumper at the buzzer made by Olenslager on the baseline. And she has a half smile, like back to the bench. So
you got 2 points.
That's
cool.
Right. Count it, man. Count it.
I've never scored 2 points in a varsity game.
68-53, your final. Silver Star Communications postgame show coming your way next in 2 minutes on the SVI Sports Network.
Our new Star Valley Health Alpine Clinic is open and ready to meet all of your family needs. From wellness checkup to cold or flu, to sports injuries and urgent care. Our orthopedist can help you restore mobility and eliminate pain. And our experienced cardiologist can care for your heart. When you need quality health care, we're here to serve you and your family in Alpine. We'll help you feel your best, close to home.
Sometimes people wonder, what does Swift Creek Trading sell? The real question is, what don't they sell? At Swift Creek Trading, find boots, shoes, socks, sweaters, shirts, jeans, belts, dress shirts and ties, horse tack and accessories, horseshoes, riding gear, cowboy hats, baseball caps, UW and Star Valley apparel, cologne, wallets,
Swift Creek Trading, your everything store, downtown Afton.
Miscellaneous items, shoe and boot care, jewelry, western shirt.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
We're Ed and Donna Ivy.
We've been in business for going on our 8th year. This will be the 4th year here at this building. We mainly served a little bit of everything. I knew Rod his whole life. We went to school together. And so we knew a lot about each other, and we probably wouldn't have got the loan we did if we didn't know him as well as we did. He knows each one of our kids. He don't let anybody get overextended. Yes, I would recommend Bank Star Valley to a lot of people.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Silver Star Communications post-game coverage. Your final score from Pinedale. Buffalo wins it over the Lady Braves 68-53 is your final in this one. Now let's take a look at your post-game stats presented by Battleson Brothers Flooring, Carpet One.
4 players in double figures for the Buffalo Bison tonight, led by Cantrell Rosales. She had 18 points, 17 for Carly Davis, 15 for Camry Davis, 12 for Grace Peterson. The Bison really making hay from the three-point line in the second half. They built their confidence level at the free throw line in the first half and then salted it away here at the end. They go 12 of 27 from the field, 8 of 18 from the three-point line, 20 of 28 from the free throw line. The Lady Braves just could not keep up down the stretch. Kenley Engelhardt, though, what a game for her. 22 points, 8 steals, 4 assists for Kenley Engelhardt. 9 points for Sheridan Coles, 7 points, 10 rebounds for Cameron Erickson, 5 apiece for Maddie Hale and Delancey Brogue, 2 points for Bailey Erickson, 2 points for Anna Owenslager. Lady Braves shot 21 of 33 from the two-point field, which I think is fantastic. 2 of 12 from the three-point line, but just 6 of 18 from the free throw line, leaving 12 points basically out there for the other team, and that one really cost them tonight, as did the fourth quarter shooting percentage of the Buffalo Bison from distance as they lose this one 68-54. That's a look at your Battleson Brothers Flooring post-game stats.
Battleson Brothers Flooring, Carpet One, quality, price, service. In Afton and Thame, Battleson Brothers Flooring. How about your Star Valley Skidoo player of the game?
Well, you can probably already guess. It's got to be Kenley Engelhardt. Man, what a ball game. 22 points, 8 steals, 4 assists. She was 4 of 6 from the free throw line on a night where nobody else could hit one. And she was a terror. She actually missed some time in the second quarter with foul trouble. Never did pick up another one. She is my choice for Star Valley Skidoo player of the game, Kenley Engelhardt.
Congratulations to Kenley, and you can visit Star Valley Skidoo in Thane. That is Star Valley Skidoo and your player of the game. Putting the wraps here on the Silver Star Communications post-game show. Find them online at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. As you mentioned, Al, Lady Braves and the Braves are going to be at home, both of them next week. Get some home basketball in the Crimson Cathedral.
Yeah, of course, we can't do it on the same night because that's just how things are.
No.
The Lady Braves will host Filer on Thursday, and then the Braves will get their redemption shot at Sugar Salem on Friday. So if you've been one of those people saying, "Dadgummit, where's our home games?" Bring all that energy to the gym next week. We got a couple of them for you.
We'll have those games also live, of course, on SVI Thursday and Friday night as Star Valley drops this one and drop down to 3-5 overall for the Star Valley Lady Braves. Thank you for joining us tonight on the SVI Sports Network. That will do it for your Silver Star Communications postgame show on SVI Swift 98 and the SVI Sports Network.